Well, hello there. And today we are addressing the N in the Dana method. What is the N? The N stands for navigate. Navigate what? Navigate the equity that is in your current home, the home you live in now. So, what is equity? The simple version of equity is the difference between how much your house is worth minus what you owe. For example, let's say you bought your house 30 years ago and you only we look, my phone's going up. And you only owe $20,000. And let's say your house is worth $300,000. So, what your house is worth, the $300,000 minus the 20,000, how much you owe, that's $280,000. Well, guess what? Banks will loan you money based off of a percentage of that $280,000. Or you can get what is called a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. What can you do with a home equity line of credit? You can do anything. The interest rate typically is a little bit better than your credit cards. You can use that money to achieve your real estate goals. So, what I am helping you to do is the house that you're in now, the kids have gone off to college, they're never coming back. The You want to invest in real estate and you realize that you need to diversify your retirement portfolio because you don't want to put all of your eggs in the 401k basket. You don't want to put all of your eggs in stock. If COVID didn't teach us anything, it taught us not to put all of our eggs in one basket. Like, there's so many things you can do with the equity. And I know you're like, oh my goodness, that's so risky and that's so dangerous. I would argue, what's the cost and the risk of not getting to where you want to be? Because not being proactive looks like being 70, 80 years old. Let's go back a little bit. 70 years old, you need a knee replacement surgery, you need a hip replacement, like you've got a two-story house, it's humongous, and you're there by yourself, or maybe you're there with a spouse. How about getting a patio home? How about getting something that's all on one level so that you don't have to go to the basement in order to wash your clothes? Like, you're not even washing your clothes on a regular basis because you can't stand going down in the basement, right? Or use some of that equity to put your laundry on the first floor. Like, I'm all about having the conversation regarding the equity that you have in your house. How can you use that in order to achieve your real estate goals? There are loan products that will, watch this. So let's say you got your eye on a $500,000 house. Well, 20% down, that's $100,000. I mean, you might be balling like that and have $100,000 in your bank account. But if you don't, you can use that equity, that $280,000 that we talked about. You can use $100,000 of that as the down payment for that $500,000 house that you've been looking at. And then once you buy that house and you've got your current house, you have options. Maybe you want to rent it out, or maybe you want to sell it, and then the proceeds from the house you pay back, and you put all of that into the current house, and then you just have the payment on whatever that difference might be. You have options, but you don't know what those options are because you haven't had a conversation with somebody like me. So here's what I want you to do. Comment, curious. Just comment the word curious. I'm curious about what my options are and what I could potentially do with the equity that's in my current house. Maybe you don't know how you're going to pay for college. Maybe pull out some of that equity and use that to pay for college. Like, you have options, and that's one of the biggest things that I want you to understand is with navigating that equity, understanding what your options are so that you can achieve your real estate goals with the Dana method. So that's what I got for you today. The N stands for navigate. How can you navigate the equity in your current home in order to achieve the goals that you have, whether that's real estate goals, whether that's the personal goals, whatever that looks like? Let me help you. Let's have a conversation. So comment curious, send me a direct message, however you need to get in contact with me so that you can get on my calendar and we can schedule a consultation so that I can help you to achieve your goals. Let's let the Dana method work for you. Let's go.